Welcome back to Good Day Atlanta. Your time is 9:12. Food blogger and New York Times bestselling author Danielle Walker is back with a new cookbook in Eat What You Love. She promises that eating gluten-free, dairy-free, and paleo doesn't mean that you have to sacrifice flavor. Danielle is here today with quite a few of her recipes and talking about her new cookbook. So it's good to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Welcome.
It's good to be here.
Very cool. Okay, so this follows your Against All Grain series.
Yes, that's correct.
I have to know, why did you decide to get into these cookbooks that specifically deal with people who have food allergies or special dietary needs?
So I have an autoimmune disease and spent many, many years in hospitals and on really high medications. And after changing my diet, was able to go off of all of those and haven't been hospitalized in about 10 years.
Wow.
So that's really why I started. I wanted to share that message and create good food for people that had to live that way.
You know, and it seems like we're hearing about more and more people who are in a similar predicament as you.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm sure that they appreciate having some delicious recipes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what the changes are that you have to make in cooking this way.
So there's some simple swaps. You can't use any, all-purpose flour. We don't use any processed sugars or dairy. So I just do things like substituting in cashew milk or coconut milk for milk, and then I use cashew flour and almond flour, coconut flour, all things that are actually really nutrient packed too, so you end up eating really nutrient packed dishes, but that taste fabulous. But yeah, no grains, no dairy, and then no beans and nothing processed. But you can still enjoy a ton of food, which is kind of my mission with my book.
That's exactly what it just looks delicious.
Yes, I try not to focus on the nose and try to focus on everything you can have.
Yeah, because there's a lot.
There's
a lot that you can have.
There's a lot. Yeah, you don't realize
easy substitutions. So
exactly.
what'd you bring today? Where do you want to start?
Well, so you guys have Super Bowl here next week, so I thought, why not do something that's kind of fun and Super Bowl feeling. So this is a buffalo chicken stuffed sweet potato, and then it has a dairy-free ranch dressing on it. It's delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of those flavors, you want to be able to eat those fried chicken wings.
Sure.
And so you kind of get that here, and you can do it in the slow cooker, which is really nice. So you can have a huge amount ready if you're throwing a party or something like that. Have it all ready, keep it hot. Yes,
makes it easier. What about this?
So this is a dairy-free butterscotch pudding, and we have some coconut whipped cream on top. Yeah, you can try it, those cute little spoons.
Yeah.
So I soak cashews and then just blend them with water, and it makes a really thick, delicious, creamy milk. Yep, and then I do, instead of, your refined white sugar, I do maple syrup or coconut sugar, all things that you can find in the grocery store.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
this
is my husband's favorite, so I recreated it for him.
You gotta have a cookie recipe,
you do.
Right?
You guys were talking about cookies earlier,
We were.
right?
We were.
Yes, so this is a Snickerdoodle cookie.
Okay.
So rolled in cinnamon and a little bit of maple sugar, cashew flour instead of your regular all-purpose flour. They're so easy to make. I love making them with my kids, and you could, double or triple the batch and have them ready. I love serving them with this pudding. They just taste really good,
I bet
broken
that's a
up
great
on
combination.
top. Yeah,
great
the
combo.
cinnamon adds a lot to that butterscotch pudding.
Those look good. And so does this.
Yes.
Wow.
So this is a cauliflower fried rice. So regardless of if you need to eat grain-free or gluten-free, this is just a healthier alternative to your fried rice, and you don't even notice that it's an entire dish packed with veggies.
Excuse me.
No problem. And so I love serving this to my kids because they're getting a ton of vegetables in one dish. If you don't like shrimp, you can substitute chicken or pork or beef, whatever you'd like.
And your kids like it. Do they notice that it's different?
They don't. No, they love it, which is so great. And I hear that from people that read my books. They use that and they serve it to their kids, and they kind of feel like they're tricking them because they're giving them cauliflower, and a lot of kids don't like cauliflower.
Right.
But it's salty, and it tastes like your takeout, which is fantastic.
That is so interesting. Just a different way to do it. I've heard really good things about cooking with cauliflower. So it's interesting to mention that you don't necessarily have to have something like you do, or a disorder where you can't have these things. It can just be you wanting to eat a little bit healthier.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. Parents want to feed their kids healthier meals, or just a lot of times you eat things like this. If you were eating regular fried rice, you just don't feel that great afterwards, and you can eat this and not feel that kind of like heaviness and fatigue afterwards. So regardless of what your dietary intolerance or preferences are, you can enjoy the food.
But the key is to eat like this.
Yes.
This is pretty incredible. So Danielle's new cookbook, Eat What You Love, is on sale right now. Danielle, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Giving us quite the spread here.
Yes.
It's 9:16 now. Let's get you caught up on the forecast. We'll check back in with Fox 5 Storm Team meteorologist Joanne Feldman. There's enough cookies for you out here. Plenty to share.